Happy Friday night from Clermont, Florida. Starting the night off at Mesa 21. Real Mexican. None of this fake stuff here. What do you want? A real burrito? From real Mexicans?
It is.
Chips and salsa. Dave has this ridiculous frozen drink.
Usually frozen. Watery, this is like solid. It's gonna take a while to melt.
Yeah.
Why'd you take yours?
That's like a pork.
This is a rice bowl, and this is I forget the type of pork, but it's the grilled kind with the spicy stuff.
What's this thing? Tacos.
Two different types of chicken: the shredded chicken and tinka tacos.
Tinker tacos?
Tinka.
We're done with Mesa 21. Did you like it?
Mesa 21. It was good. It's a little soggy for me.
Yeah.
The pork that I tried, and they put. I had the bowl, but I think it was the placement of all the ingredients that were the problem. It was they shouldn't have put the refried beans so deep in the pocket.
Yeah.
You know?
It was okay. Tacos were okay. I'm not nearly the critic as the spaceman, but it was okay. All right, so the reason why I'm in Clermont, Florida was not to eat at the Mexican place. It is to go to the comic book store that's behind me. It's called Heroes Landing. We've been to Heroes Landing many times. I'm not sure if it's been on the channel or not. I'm pretty sure it has. But Heroes Landing is another comic store that's owned by another friend of mine named Todd, not to be confused with Gods and Monsters, that's also owned by a different Todd. Two different Todds, two different comic stores. But Heroes Landing is actually sadly going out of business. This was a dream that my friend Todd lived out, but I think due to changing times, it was not sustainable. So sadly, it goes out of business at the end of the month, and we're having a little kind of congratulations party to celebrate him actually pushing forth on his dream, at least, and to support him. So that's where we're gonna go. We're behind a photo shoot. That's Todd. That's our other friends. There's Ray. This is the turnout in here. Nice little turnout. Everything is for sale, 35% off. Kaboom. Bang. Excuse me. Gotta make a quick trip. Look at this book, Darth Vader and Friends. What could Chewbacca be doing underneath the cave?
The cover of the
Misa said, maybe Misa being friends with Queen Amidala, not Jar Jar. What kind of a friend are you?
backstabbing.
Chewie's. You wanted the best. We can't get you the best. It's Archie meets Kiss. Is Ace Frehley in this, or is this his cheap ripoff? Oh dear Lord.
This is the series you must dive into.
Oh my God. Jughead is decapitated.
With double X, man. That's
oh. This is Heroes Landing. 10 more days. I am back home from Heroes Landing. It was a really fun get together. I think it was great. Everyone kind of rallying around Todd as the store is coming to a close. You know, although I will say I feel really awful because I think, you know, we tend to always try to push shop local and being part of the community, and then we don't always practice it. And I'm the first offender of that also. But before I get into that, at least I did shop local tonight. I could show you what I picked up. I had to get this, and I know they did this a while back, but I quite honestly just forgot all about it. But I needed to read through it a little bit. The Archie versus Predator, how could you go wrong? I mean, it was just like, I had to get it. I got the Harlequin from Amanda Connor. This is her face. I don't know if it's going to focus, probably not. I love Harley, and I love Amanda Connor's work with Harley, so I wanted to get that. It looks like there's actually other figures in the set that I was not aware of either, that I wouldn't mind picking those up as well. And then the last big thing that I picked up, I got this big Thanos figure. It's not the same exact size as the guys that I've been collecting. I've been getting the 6-inch Marvel figures for the last few years. And we have quite a bunch of them at this point. We just need to actually display them. But I don't have one of him yet, and even if he's just a little bit bigger size-wise, I think that's where he's actually supposed to be in the comics. So we picked that up. So we gave a little support to Todd morally and financially. But I do feel bad because I think, you know, I grew up in an age where, you know, there was no internet. You know, when I was a kid at least, I mean, and growing up, if you wanted toys, you go to the toy store. If you wanted comics, you went to the comic store. And going to the comic store was really kind of like that social event where, you know, you and your friends, or you'd meet your friends there or make friends at the comic store and kind of, you know, read. It seems like such a foreign thing these days. But everybody got together, and it was this whole experience that was communal and shared, of being able to go to a store and pick up something and get other people's reactions to the same thing that you were interpreting for yourself. And now, you know, stores like Heroes Landing and millions of other mom and pop stores are just gone off of the landscape and out of the fabric of America because of our shopping habits. And I think our shopping habits at first were bad by going to big box stores like Walmart, and then, you know, you had the advent of Best Buy and, you know, Target and everything, and you had everything and anything you need in those stores. But we've taken this whole other leap forward, and I am the biggest offender at that because I got a package today from Amazon. And I can literally sit on Amazon and scroll through things and pick up things, and they'll send it to me the same day for cheaper than what I can get in the store most of the time. And it's just removed the whole communal aspect of things and just made it a very dry, monotonous process of picking out things and having them brought to you. And I'll show you what I got from Amazon because it is kind of just all over the place. But trust me, the reason why we went shopping today, or I went shopping today, is because today is actually YouTube payday. Woohoo! Google sent us a check. So, and it's not the world's biggest check either, but it's enough that, generally speaking, whenever we get our payments from this YouTube channel, we tend to just put the money back into the channel, and that's what allows us to be able to buy tickets to concerts or movies and cameras and equipment and things like that, to share things with you guys. So it's just kind of that whole cycle, and we're not getting rich over this, trust me. But in any event, from Amazon, this was our haul today. I got this little tiny Manfrotto tripod. The last small one that I had like this was more of like the bendy type, and it just kind of gets wrecked over time. But this has a little movable ball up top, so you can reposition the camera without having to reposition the legs of the tripod. So there's that. I did pick up this thing. Everyone's so big into gimbals lately, and like the DJI Osmo and things like that. And the last couple of videos that we shot, like concert-wise and sound-wise, was actually done on the iPhone. And I think sonically the iPhone was sounding a lot better than what it would sound like if we tried to record things through this particular camera, or through even the more expensive like SLR, the 80D, and things like that with the external mic. It tends to get really jacked up when you have loud noise. But more importantly, pictures a lot of times is kind of shaky and things, and I'm the first person to notice that when I'm doing things. But and also people always ask, like, when they want to start a channel, what they should start filming with. I would suggest using the iPhone, and to that we picked up this much cheaper gimbal than the Osmo. This is the Xeon Smooth Q. It's a 3-axis gimbal that you connect your iPhone to, and you can connect like a microphone if you need to and stuff. But we'll unbox this and show you how it works at a later time. And the last thing, this is what I mean about clicking through and just finding whatever in different things. I've been watching a channel quite a bit lately called Crazy Russian Hacker. It's really funny channel, but if you guys are ever interested in checking it out. But they do a lot of MRE unboxings, and it got me intrigued. I've always wanted to open an MRE for whatever reason. We did a lot of camping, at least I did when I was a kid. So this is it. It's kind of like a US government issue MRE, and we'll do a video unboxing this at some point too. And hopefully have a little bit of fun eating that stuff and testing it out on camera. But like I said, I'm my own worst enemy because, or you know, I can sit and complain about small town USA or the stores going and the mom and pop feel and the flavor of the country going away. But you know, I'm right there with everybody and supporting the globalization and internet sales through Amazon and, you know, big companies. So totally my own worst enemy, and you know, it's all I could think of all night while I'm actually sitting there in the store. And it's a pretty heavy thought when you put some time into it. So in any event, we're gonna sign off for now. We got a busy day tomorrow and I gotta get up super early, so I'm gonna get some beauty sleep. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all of your likes. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys.